Initially, we thought the human body entirely consists of biochemical matter, biochemistry. But then biophysicists started working with the body, and they indeed found evidence for a bioelectric body that surrounds the biochemical body. So at the surface, we have these electrical energies. And then Carlian's unique contribution was that he showed that we can take photographs of this electric body, and then something started showing up that might have even surprised him, because he found that the emotional state of the person determines the nature of the photograph. So he started theorizing that the feelings must be arising from this bioenergy. But that again makes it difficult, because anything that is physical, again we'll get into certain amount of philosophical issues that come up if we ascribe the physical itself as giving rise to the feelings. But we can easily find the answer to that, which is that the bioelectric body is correlated. This concept is typically quantum concept, non-locally correlated with the movement of the morphogenetic fields, which builds the corresponding organ, namely skin. So skin has a biophysical component, also has a biochemical component. The biophysical component of the skin is connected with the morphogenetic field, just as the biochemical part of the skin is connected with the morphogenetic field. This morphogenetic field is correlated at once with the morphogenetic fields that build the organ. The theory that we have built is reminiscent of the concept of chakras in the ancient Indian and Tibetan traditions, where they found a whole slug of points along the spine where we feel the major emotions. How do we explain that in terms of morphogenetic field? We say that, for example, in the navel region, the digestive organs are present, so the biological functions of the digestive organs, they are using the morphogenetic fields that are blueprints of these biological functions, and that then in their terms represented by the physical organs that support us in a digestive way, like the stomach, the liver, the gallbladder, and so forth. So we have associated an understanding of the chakra. Chakra is that point of the body where consciousness simultaneously experiences the movement of the physical and the movement of the vital, which it experiences as the feeling. The movement of the physical is experienced as sensing, and the movement of the vital is experienced as feeling. Now, if these organs, their morphogenetic fields, are correlated with the morphogenetic field of the skin, the biophysical part, then you see the movement of the feelings, movement of emotions, which is part feeling, part thought, which has a feeling component. Movement of feelings will then affect the movement of the bioelectric part of the skin, and that can be measured. So by measuring the change of the response of the bioelectric fields to our feeling, right, we are measuring the feeling itself. We are measuring the change of feeling itself. So previous thought was that feelings can only be experienced by the conscious being, and therefore we can never get a physical measurement of this. Now we have to throw away such previous intuitions. Clearly, because the movement of these morphogenetic fields are correlated with movement of the physical, therefore by measuring the movement of the physical, we can tell the movement of the feelings as well. We can measure feelings. Similarly, for the case of mind, similar remarkable progress has taken place. In the case of the mind, it's called that MRI, magnetic resonance imaging. We can measure changes in the brain reflective of changes in thinking. So we previously thought that the subtle bodies, they are non-physical, we can never measure them. Now we realize that no, quantum physics is allowing us mechanisms which leads to measurement of the subtle. So subtle is not as subtle anymore. They become measurable. Great advancement.